So I prepared a little bit ahead of time for today's episode, mostly to add a small amount of detail and to raise up these two pillars at the end of my base. Because they've been here for a few months now, probably, and this is the real start to finally getting around to expanding the base. Now, the base is going to be expanding in the next couple of months in a few different directions, mostly a little bit upwards, but also towards this mountain at the back here. Now, I've not really decided on the style of this area just yet. I've decided on maybe a little bit of a height of a building, so I don't really want it to tower much above what this will eventually be. But what I do know is that I want it to be a bit of a travel hub, an area where spaceships can land and people can disembark onto this platform here and get over to the main island that is my main base. And well, for those that haven't caught it recently in an episode, I'll quickly give you a summary. It's a little bit of a junk planet, where the old civilization living in this main circular build with the ancient giant trees growing around them became extinct. From what, we're not quite sure, but I'm a little bit suspicious of a certain person that lives over there. Who knows, really? Who knows? But it's pretty sus. And well, because they became extinct and the planet just kind of carried on sort of getting overgrown and such, the surrounding planets and people that lived on them claimed it as a bit of a space hub of sorts, building out of scrap and the materials that they could find around the place. And it's a little bit like a gas station slash marketplace area in space. And I was about to say that it looks even more space-like when the sun goes down, but Joel slept. Thanks, Joe. I was going to make it all atmospheric and everything. But when I give you a little bit of footage from above, I'm sure you will kind of see the vision, hopefully, at least a little bit. It very much isn't the sort of stereotypical sci-fi build. Because I think we've all kind of seen that, you know, a lot in TV shows and such. And it can still be really great and really fun, like Randog's doing over there. But it wasn't something that I wanted to be limited by too much with my own build this season. I want this season to be an experimental one with lots of different block palettes and such. And honestly, we're only like, what, halfway through the season or so? And I think I've done that pretty well so far. I've used almost every block in the game at this point. I mean, probably not, but you know, we're getting there. But until I get some plans together, we're really not going to be touching this actual land over here just yet. But instead traveling high above it on these extra pillars that I built over here. And on this track, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but a bridge maybe. It could be all sorts of things. So what we're going to be adding today is a tram. I know, super exciting, right? No, but it's going to be a space tram, sort of hanging off the bottom of this, sort of around maybe this area right here. I feel like above the water would be kind of a fun place to put it. It's going to be a bit of a bigger version of, I think, something that Kralis built over here. Yes. These are sort of gondolas? Is that what these are? Whoa, I almost hit my head on the chain there. But yeah, these gondolas and such, which look definitely better than whatever I'm going to make. But, you know, it's a different vibe. This is a bit more like a ski resort in a tropical land. Yep, I'm sticking with that. That's exactly what it is. But over here, it's going to be a little bit more like a train car. And it's going to be a little bit larger and can probably hold maybe 20 to 50 people, depending on the scale of the thing, which is not fully decided, but around there. And so with that, it's time to get some blocks together. And I guess other than the riverboat, which I don't think we can see from here, but it's tucked right into the build there. And obviously that little tiny truck there. This is going to be the real kind of first main mode of transport in this place, because we've got no spaceships yet, no other vehicles really, unless I've forgotten about them, which is totally possible. And I'll go into a few more details afterwards about how we're going to make this an actual form of transport for hermits eventually also. So I'll explain that a little bit afterwards. But first, let's get on with building. Well, as the sun goes down, I think that's a pretty good size. I like that, and I think that's a really good position for it, because I think roughly about where I've put that little marking, we'll have it attached to the rail above it. I think that's going to work. I'm hoping it's not spawnable up here. It shouldn't be. We've got a few torches. I should probably maybe add a couple more. But I think this is good. This is a good size and shape. It doesn't go too wide for the tracks, and actually it fits in perfectly. I like it when a plan comes together. Well, this isn't exactly how I'd planned to finish the build, falling through a cobweb, but, you know, I guess I could take some time to, you know, contemplate what I've built here, and, then fall to my death. No, I've got wings, we're okay. But, man, this takes a while. Yep. Takes a little while. Yep. Am I free yet? Nope. Oh, now I am. Okay. I guess you don't really know how long it takes to get through a cobweb until you actually do it. Takes longer than you think. I won't be doing that again. Anyway, moment of truth. Here we have it. Ooh. See, this doesn't look like it's finished, but this on it looks like it's actually doing something. Okay. What do you think about this? It's pretty snazzy. I think it looks a bit like a slug. Now, you know, do with that what you will. But that's the vibe I got. Let's stand here and look at it. I mean, these look like eyes. Ugh. I want to actually add like little item blocks or like blocks for like headlights or something instead of those. But I haven't had a look just yet. But I need one of these fancy things. Maybe. Or actually, do any of the other ones of these look pretty good? I mean, we could literally use an ally's head. It's like two little lights. No, we're not going to, but you know, that's a possibility. And yeah, I'll show you when I figured it out. Okay, so of course, placing the head on there means that it pops off the item frame and it isn't really attached to anything. Plus, this one looks a bit small, even if I think I make it visible. Yeah, I think that's just going to be a little bit too small to really make much difference. So I think it's the time to bring in the armor stands and do a better job of it. Welcome in the light guys. I don't know. They don't need a name. Anyway, this is going to be how we're going to do it. Just going to put it on their heads and then we're just going to turn gravity off and then just put them in position. And you know what? I think I did a pretty good job at lining those up. So I'm just going to lock them and let's step back and take a little look. And of course, there's plenty of ideas of, you know, how to use those things. I might even put a couple, although they're probably going to float again at the end of here. These are meant to be those little stoppers that train cars have. Because obviously when it hits this end, it would, you know, need a little extra something to maybe stop it if it was going too fast or whatever. But yeah, let's have a little look from the front. Here we go. Of course, the signs. Yeah, I mean, the front's not... I'm not completely in love with how the front of it looks, so we'll probably tweak it at some point. But I'm happy that there is something now up here. It's nice to kind of, you know, slowly be moving this direction. I think I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing with the actual transport. Yes, it's going to include rails if you haven't guessed already. And whilst I'm doing that, I guess I'm going to probably work on a little platform that people can get off of. And then we'll probably another time work out how that actually connects to the whole base and have people get up there. But for now, I've got obviously this little dirt platform, which, you know, works a little bit. Also, why on earth are these invisible? Hello? What is going on? Since when do those go invisible? That is news to me. I did think I'd placed them, and I have. They just don't like me very much. That's very spooky. Okay, the rest are still there though. We're good. Well, I've done a little bit more on this and maybe got carried away. Added quite a lot of fences, which I think will look okay once I properly fence off this top area. Probably going to have like a bigger walkway than this, which I also added. This area just looked too blank otherwise. We can always move it later on down the line, but I don't know. It feels like almost if I stand all the way over here, this kind of like finishes off the base a little bit. I mean, need some detail down here and of course above, but it looks definitely more finished because of these little pillars here. I am thinking about adding like a fan to these and on the back having a sort of, because it didn't make sense to have a fan going through here. And not have it using some sort of power. Oh, I need to watch out there because there is a guy with a crossbow in there with a phantom, which I want to keep. But basically, I was going to put like a furnace array or some sort of something like a little bit like what I have over here, where you've got sort of pots being sold. Just kind of something to signify that there's some sort of energy going on there. Why the fan is sort of in this like chimney. These are like chimneys. They're kind of like pillars, but they're like chimneys. This one's broken. This one's working order, so I'm thinking about there. A fan would look kind of cool if I can do it. We'll see in a bit. But as I did promise, if we head on up here, you'll see that not only did I add a... Whoa, if I can land somewhere. A little platform, which by the way, this took me a little while to work out because what I did was I measured that as if it was here, and then I made this just as long as it needs to be, and I believe that if that was here at the end of the track, that those little trapdoors there would line up with these. So I think it's pretty accurate, which I think is handy. And then I think these would line up with those as well. I could be completely wrong, but it looks pretty legit. And also this gives a really nice view of my base. Oh, isn't it cute? But until I do anything with these chimneys, I have just put a little ladder in here so we can get up to the top. And basically, I have put some rails down. Now, they only go that way right now because I haven't got any powered rails, which might be an issue because I haven't put any spots where I can power the rails. But yeah, I'll work. Future False will work that one out. Or you guys will. But basically, I thought we'd have a little quick ride down here. And I would show you what my vision is, which is that the minecart, which I shouldn't have started back there. Will go this direction very slowly at the start. But, you know, we'll add some power to it maybe if needed. But long story short, I don't have a full plan of where this goes yet. But the idea is potentially that it could go around the neighborhood on that direction. And also this way it could, you know, go into the mountain, around to Corrales or up to the games district. You know. Basically, I was inspired by my very own build in the shopping district, where in a previous episode with a Gallop and Go, is that what we named this shop? I made this whole minecart system that goes all the way around the shopping district, and specifically, I made this like walkway, overpass, I think I called it, which especially looks very, very good from over in this direction, which I can't seem to get to. Yeah, from over here. I think it looks really fun in front of the shops. Why is there so many beacons? What the heck? Is it Ren that's got so many beacons effects? My goodness, everything just goes crazy. But you know what? Leave your suggestions down below on exactly where the minecart track goes. Of course, you can see that it obviously is facing that way and then that way. But it can obviously go into mountains, out anywhere. You know, it can go up nice and high, but it could also go down nice and low. We will see. I think Future False will work on that. And, you know, that was just a bit too complicated for me to work out right now. But I guess it could continue all the way through here and out the front and then to over there, to over here. Who knows? But I think it's a fun idea. So let me know your thoughts. But that is enough working above ground right now for me. Let's work on back down here in the underground section of my base, where I have done a little bit of tweaking. I've added this area here and of course this staircase, which I'll show you right now. I just did that a little bit off camera when I was chatting to Joe and Cleo on one of their more casual live streams. I've also on my own live stream decided that down here I want to eventually put in a nether wart farm, which, you know, maybe I'll get to at the end of the episode if I have time. But seeing as though that build took me far, far longer than I thought, I think we only have time for one last project, which is basically ticking off, you know, making sure these areas aren't forgotten down here because, you know, these little areas kind of get a little bit forgotten in your base. And I don't want to just, you know, get to the end of the season and have them all be empty. But we have this space right over here that I found that I've been wanting to do something in for a while. Now I've dug it out because I think this is going to look pretty cool, you know, being lower in the floor. And I think this is the perfect space for something like I have planned, which is a magical enchanting area, because we already have the amethyst farm, you know, shoot, I guess, that goes all the way down there. As you can see, you can even see this amethyst down there. But yeah, that goes all the way down into the amethyst geode that I have under my base. And well, it made sense to continue making this little section a little bit more magical looking with an enchanting setup, which, yes, I never seem to make them in bases anymore. Do you guys? It used to be something I'd make like within the first 5 days of a server, but now you just don't need it. You just don't really need it, but I want it because I think it'll look really cool down here. So without further ado, we're going to get some resources together and we're going to make myself a new little enchanting setup. That way, I guess I can enchant if I ever need to, which is great. So my thinking is that we go a little bit different, a little bit more greenery rather than the purple. I don't really want to bring too much amethyst or purple into my base, but I am thinking moss, maybe some green concrete perhaps, some hanging roots. But I'm definitely thinking glow berries for lighting. Now, I don't know if I can even reach up here right now, but I think those will look super cool hanging all the way around here. And just, I don't know, making it look like its own little section, even though it is very much just part of the cave. That is the idea. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make it. And also a ton of bookshelves. We want bookshelves maybe in different parts of the wall. I think that'd be super fun. And, well, here we have it. I'm thinking of adding some Spore Blossom. But isn't it spooky? I like it. It got more spooky than I thought it would, but I thought it'd be quite cool. We could even have a little character down there. I was going to go with a witch, but we already have a witch over at the potion brewer. So I guess I don't really know what kind of character would be here. I guess leave some suggestions, and maybe in the future episode I'll show you what I come up with from your suggestions. But anyway, that is all I have for this. But I really like this area. I guess we still need to maybe tidy up this area and stuff. But it's okay for now. It looks a lot less messy than it did. And also the staircase will eventually go somewhere, and this area will be used up too, which will be very cool. And then this area, and then like that area. And there's a lot of areas, okay? There's just a lot of them. Well, with so much progress done today, I think it's probably best that we go touch some grass. What'd you say? No, no, no. Don't be silly. I didn't mean actually. Yeah. I guess there we go. But no, I mean this game over here that has no sign, by the way. Grass for sale over there. But like, you know, why are you distracting me from the game that's down here? Long story short, I came to play this on my last live stream and it was quite fun. And I thought, you know what? I don't think I've shown this on video. And my high score, in fact, let's have a little look. I didn't play in season 1, as you can tell. But I got 12. But, you know, a little bit low. But that was maybe like 5 or 6 games I played. And that's like all I've done. So, you know what? Let's try this out. And also, Impulse has come to fix it because Impulse was shouting at me a lot last time I played. So, that's how you play. You basically grab the grass. If you haven't already, you know, seen this, I mean, I think it's probably quite obvious by the name of it. That one completely failed. I am bad at this game, by the way, especially when I'm talking. So, we'll just see how I am. Oh, I'm failing too hard. Okay, no, I'm failing. I'm failing miserably. I thought maybe we could get a new high score today, but no, it doesn't seem to be. But also, it's randomized, so it's actually quite difficult to figure out when the grass is appearing or not. But I think I could probably... Whoa, 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 whoa. There's 2 up there. No, the game's broken. Impulse. Impulse. I can't touch that grass. It's up there. Wait, I definitely got that one, I thought. Oopsie. Oh no, we're failing so hard, it's fine. Wait, did I get 6? Okay, I shouldn't be looking at my score because it's distracting me. But how cool is this song and everything? I hope I've got permission to use the song. Otherwise the whole thing's gonna be muted. Okay, you know what, when I concentrate, I can do this. I'm not doing as bad as I thought I would actually. Although I think we are out of time. 9, 9's not bad actually. First time doing this today. But there you go. We got that. And there's the spare rod. Oh. And then you have Impulse making this lovely sound. Thanks, Impulse.
Aw, that's too bad. Looks like you didn't touch enough grass today.
No.
No prize for you.
No, it's sad. The prize, basically, is 14. So I'll get there one day. In fact, I'll probably do it off camera. I'll do it when I'm not recording, not talking, and I'm full concentration mode. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, I thought we'd better also quickly go and check our profits in our shop, which I haven't done a video either in a long, long time. This, of course, is my concrete shop. And, oh, someone has actually been here since I last checked. Oh, why are these all missing? But this is down here. Did someone just take load? Or did they just count it up and then pay at the end? Probably. Sometimes people do that. And it's a little bit irritating. But, oh my goodness, people have been. People have been here. I need to collect all these items and add it up to my tally. But it also looks like I should do a little bit of restocking. I do currently have all colours in stock, which, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not going to lie. You know, Joel can't complain. I've got all colours in stock right now. I just need to maybe get ahead of the game because I guarantee someone's going to be coming and buying me out of a certain colour. And then it'll be havoc again. It'll be so much hassle. Speaking of which... Does Joel have any slime currently in stock? Still, oh no, I was about to say still no, but actually, you know what? I'm going to be kind. 9 diamonds. You're welcome. Wait, is it 9 diamonds? That's quite a lot, but you know what? I'm going to take a stack for 9 diamonds. I'll give Joel a tip. See, Joel just, instead of spending 3 diamonds per stack, spent 2. You know, Mrs. Big Bucks over here. He's just given an extra diamond. Ah. Also, where did these things come from? These were not here before. Has Doc been busy building flowers, or have I just not? Oh, I think I'm thinking I walked through there. No, different place, different place. And as we're flying back, we can see our progress for today. We have got quite a lot done, and I'm so excited. So excited about the rest of the progress we're going to be making. This base is definitely starting to come together. The main question mark I have right now is just this area over here. Might take me a little while to get to, but you know, we're definitely starting to move over there and get some things rolling. We just, you know, I just need some ideas to spark me, and also suggestions for what the flooring should be. I don't think I want to go grass blocks. And I don't know if I want to go the same as here with moss. I was thinking Costa, but I'm thinking some sort of texture or something like that. Or maybe just custom terrain, but that may be too much of a hassle. Oh, also, we did make the fan, if you didn't see before. And I like it from far away. As soon as you get close up, it doesn't look very good. But yeah, I think that'll be really nice as like a little window almost outside when this area is covered over. Because yes, we're covering it all over one day. But that day is not today. That is going to take an awful lot of work. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button. That'd be great. And I will catch you all next time. See ya. That was a bit close, wasn't it?